What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode we got through the dreaded Silphco. It actually wasn't all that bad, but I'm still super happy to have that over with. In this part we're going to be doing the Saffron City Fighting Dojo as well as the gym, but I mentioned I was going to start off here in Vermilion City because I forgot to pick up a very useful item from the Pokemon Center in here. If you talk to this girl, the Archibald was someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people again over and over too, so I've been giving these away. Please take one. You get the VS Seeker. This is a fantastic item, and as she mentions there, you can use it to seek out rematches with trainers. So, you know, if you're ever at a certain, you're stuck at a point in the game, or you're having trouble with the gym or whatever it may be, you can use this. And I actually did this a ton when I was younger playing this game. Okay, I totally forgot you had to get a certain amount of steps to get it fully charged. That way it's not like completely broken, you can't just use it in a limited amount of time. I have like a profound memory of doing this as a kid because I didn't know that Graveler had to be traded to fully evolve into Golem. And so I leveled up this Graveler to like level 70 and just repeatedly went to like one of the later routes in the game where trainers had like level 50 and 60 Pokemon. And just ran back and forth like this. And then once you get the amount of steps, you'll stick it in the air, and you see these trainers right here that are jumping up and down. They will rematch you. Obviously, we're not going to rematch these lowly trainers here north of Vermilion. Let's go ahead and go back to Saffron, even though it's like 20 steps away from us. But just fly, because flying's easier. And let's go ahead and get ready to take on the two. Well, one's an official gym, the other's like a mini gym. So we'll go in here. And I believe these are... I don't remember if you fight these guys individually, if they're actually double battles. But just in case they're actually double battles, let me put Hypno up there. Trespassing in our fighting dojo. Okay, they're individual. That's boring. I like double battles so much. But we should make quick work of these guys. So again, there's obviously Silphco you have to do before the Saffron City Gym, but I would definitely recommend doing the Fighting Dojo before as well, because in my opinion, Saffron is the toughest gym in the game. So not only do they throw the most annoying required side story in the game, but they also combine it with a fairly tough gym. Big reason for that is because Psychic's weaknesses, you know, when you think of like Dark and Bug, for example, there's really not any good bug types. I mean, there's some good bug type Pokemon like Pinsir or Scyther, but there's just not a ton of good bug type moves. And in these games, there's no dark type Pokemon, and so you're not going to have any Pokemon that'll get a stab dark type move. So it kind of makes it so that this gym is a little more challenging than what it would be in, say, like a later game, when more of Psychic's weaknesses are, you know, brought to light. But either way, I still feel pretty good about our chances. I'm going to get Parasect some run here just because, again, not really planning on using her a ton for the Saffron City Gym as well as the Cinnabar Island Gym after this. So I just try to kind of think ahead and get some levels for Pokemon that won't get much use in the near future. Let me guess, you have a Machoke. Yep. And he outspeeds us. I actually got the Quick Claw from the Safari Zone. I mentioned that I was going to go back there off camera and just make sure I got all the items there. And one of them in the Safari Zone, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was a Quick Claw. And essentially what a Quick Claw does is makes it so that if you're a slow Pokemon, you have, I believe, a 50% chance to go first every turn. So a Pokemon like Parasect that is very slow definitely benefits from the Quick Claw the most. Really, all of our other Pokemon besides Lapras have decent speed. Lapras's nature, I looked it up after I got done recording the last part, but Quiet Nature ups special attack and lowers speed, so kind of sucks we're going to be slow because Lapras is already kind of a slow Pokemon, but unlike Parasect, it offsets it by being really bulky And water being its main type, as well as its subtype ice, it'll later learn Ice Beam, already have Surf on it. So those moves will be even more powerful. So honestly, I think that's the best nature we've gotten so far. I can't remember the buffs and nerfs off the top of my head for all of our Pokemon, but yeah, definitely not complaining with getting the quiet nature for Lapras. Go ahead and get Hypnos from run here. Hooah! Take your shoes off. Well, at least he's only asking me to take my shoes off. Mr. Mike. Magic Mike. Alright. There we go. We should one-shot most of everything in here. Now the headmaster, or what would he be, the sensei of this, we're definitely not going to one-shot his Pokemon, but I don't have really any worries about getting through it. And Primeape, yep. Well, we just one-shot a level 36 Primeape, so we should have no issue with a level 31. And there we go. And Hypno levels up to level 42, very nice. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and heal up Parasect and lead with her for the pseudo gym leader here. There's my super potions. I'm just so filthy rich I can buy so many items that my super potions are so far down now. Alright. And switcheroo. And let's talk to him. I am the karate master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Accept no mercy. Well, I made all your little... I mean... yeah, black belt, but like... I don't know karate or jiu-jitsu very well. What's like the lowest color belt? Clear belt? I don't know. But, ooh, I should have honestly used Spore there because... he's most likely going to use Focus Energy and then probably High Jump Kick. Just barely don't take it out in one hit. Nope, he uses Foresight, which makes it so that you can hit Ghost-type Pokemon with normal and Fighting-type moves, I think. You can hit Ghost-type Pokemon with, like moves that would otherwise be immune to. So that was a completely wasted chance for him. Now let's use Spore. That's going to hurt. I totally forgot that bug. And we get the effect Spore, so now this is a completely wasted turn because we can't have more than one status infliction, but we'll take the paralysis. I completely forgot that bug resist fighting types, which, well, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's grass that resists fighting. I might have that backwards. I think it is grass that resists fighting. No, it's bug. I don't know. One of its subtypings resists fighting, so there we go. Parasect, the Fighting Dojo sweeper. So yes, right here it'll give you the option of taking one of these two Pokemon, both of which he had. So you get Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan's more bulky, less offensive, so it doesn't do as much damage, but Hitmonlee does a ton of damage. I'm going to take the Hitmonlee just because I prefer Hitmonlee over Hitmonchan, but do whatever you wish there. I wasn't ever... I've really never used those Pokemon that you get from the Fighting Dojo on my actual team. So, just because anytime I've used a Fighting-type Pokemon in this game, it's been Mankey, and you get a Mankey literally right at the start of the game. So, but they're not bad Pokemon by any means. I definitely think Hitmonlee's the better of the two. One good thing about Hitmonchan is it can learn all the elemental punches, so you can have some pretty good type coverage. But yeah, I always go with Hitmonlee. But again, it doesn't really matter because I'm not using it for my team. Okay. So let's go ahead and get Charizard out front. How do they describe Sabrina? The master of psychic Pokemon. That's bland. Alright, so similar to Silphco, the Saffron Gym has a bunch of these little warp panels. Champion experience Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. fighting Pokemon are especially weak against psychic Pokemon. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Yes, psychic Pokemon are the real deal. Now, there is a pattern you can take. You can easily search it up to get the shortest path to Sabrina, but as usual, I'll try to knock out all the gym trainers. And of course, he's got Slowpoke, but I'm forgetting that I have flying type moves now that we have our Charizard. And Slowpoke won't do much damage to us anyway, especially if it's just Water Gun. So. Now, if he has a Slowbro, I'll probably switch out to Jolteon. Just because Slowbro is a lot bulkier than Slowpoke. Granted, I could use Fly, which would probably be a one-hit KO in this situation, but rather just save the PP for that. There we go. And Slowbro, yep. I like how Slowpoke evolves and then it randomly gets this giant hermit crab biting on the back of its tail. Disable, but I haven't used a move yet, you scrub. Yeah, I really need to find a... Not that Shockwave's a bad move by any means, it's actually a really good move, but... Well, not really good, but it's a solid move. But I really need to get the TM for Thunderbolt. I actually realized I was saying how in the department store it just said the number of the TM but not the name of the move, and I was completely wrong on that when I went back and looked at what kind of TMs were available. I was like, it totally does say the TM that you're buying, so that made a liar out of me. Why do you have to have 4 Pokemon? Why can't you just be nice and have like 2 or even 1? Excuse me. I'm still having like residual effects of like being really raspy the last time I recorded, or one of the last times I recorded. Which again, I don't feel sick, I just have like short of breath and like, I don't know. I still went to the gym today and did legs, and I was about to talk myself out of it because it's like, oh, you got short of breath, like legs are really exhausting, you know, just whatever. But I was like, no, don't be a pussy, especially for me, because like I'm a tall person, I'm 6'5", so like I don't want to be one of those guys who just has an unproportional upper body to lower body, because it looks, well, it looks bad on anyone, but I feel like tall people, it looks even worse just because you're more likely to just have really skinny legs. So I tried to hit them on a regular basis, even though they fucking suck. But I used to work with a guy who just had this gigantic upper body, but his legs were so small. And I'm like, listen, no offense to you, but I don't want to look like you. In that regard. Like, you're in great shape, but you just kind of look funny, you know? I don't want to look funny. And it's really, I don't know if it's just because I'm taller or what, but it's a lot harder for me to, it's because of my metabolism, I know that, but it's a lot harder for me to gain weight than it is to lose weight, which I know 90% of the population would prefer it that way, but for me, you know, I like to try to get bigger, so yeah, if I slack on something like legs, but I don't slack on the diet and gaining weight, then I'm going to look disproportionate. I don't want that. So that's my little fitness rant for you as we burn these psychic Pokemon alive. This guy has 2 Pokemon, so I really appreciate that. I don't believe this. Well, you better believe it, buddy. I've already fought you. I know that one on the bottom right takes me back to the entrance, so... Okay, I haven't fought you. Let me actually switch to Mr. I have been completely forgetting to train Lapras. Okay, so bear with me. We're going to do a little bit of switch training, but... Gosh dang it, I literally just had 3 battles that I could have been getting her experience, because I'm not going to use her in the gym battle. Oh, we can actually take this Ghastly on him. And please don't want to KO it. Oh my god. That is so fucking annoying. Why? Why did you have to use that stupid fucking move? Oh my gosh. Well, there goes like a free 500 experience out the fucking door now. Gosh, that. Oh man. I should be happy that my Lapras that is 7 levels below this Ghastly could. Yeah, 670 experience. That would have been so good for Lapras. But I should be proud of it that it could one-hit KO, even though Ghastly is by no means a special wall, but gosh, man, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just like super OCD about like getting as much experience as I can from the trainers in this game, and so to just have that completely wasted for a Pokemon that I need to get experience, that just that irked me. Tell you what, stupid bitch. Okay. All right, you better not have a freaking. Oh, I swear to God, if I get hit with another Destiny Bond like that. I don't want to use Water Pulse because it's like if I can one-hit KO it. Okay. I thought it was going to use Destiny Bond again, and I was about to be so sick. Please don't hit yourself. Why are you drowning yourself? Okay, Nightshade, that'll do the amount of damage representative of the Pokemon's level. So it's one of those fixed damage moves. There we go. Now watch, this one won't one-shot because it's 1 level higher. Oh. Good. Thank you. See, like that amount of experience almost accounts for Lapras's like half of being able to level up, so. Alright, if we hit ourselves. I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Shadow Punch. I'm not expecting that to get used. Alright. Burn to death, you stupid ghost. Alright. Also, you should be in the Fuchsia Gym because you have poison types. Alright. Go ahead. And... Oop, not Max Potion. I'd like to save those. Just in case we need to use them in the gym. As you would kind of assume by its name, Max Potion fully heals a Pokemon. Well, unless it's fainted. But you could have 5 million HP and be down to your very last, and that will still fully heal you. Alright, you think Lapras can take on a level 38 Haunter by itself? I think it can. I also need to go back to Celadon and buy those, like how we have the charcoal. Oh, you bastard. How we have the charcoal on Charizard, I need to buy the Mystic Water and put it on Lapras. Stop drowning yourself. Okay, good. There we go. I guess 1 water board was all you needed. And see, like, if we got that experience from that Ghastly, we would be leveled up. Okay, I'm not trying to be a pessimistic douche, but I know I haven't fought you yet, so. And I know this is like kind of annoying to. You know, switch training is not any fun. Nobody enjoys switch training, or at least not anyone that's right-minded. But considering it's like 15 levels below where it needs to be. And is going to be our, or at least one of our star players in the next gym. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about Slowbro with it, but I can switch out to a Pokemon that can do something. Okay, he's using Amnesia, which I believe that raises special defense. Yeah. So that's really annoying. It's going to take even longer to take out a Pokemon that has pretty decent special defense. Alright, well, I mean, we can get it with... Okay, now we can't get it within 3 shots because this freaking idiot's just losing his memory. Which, like, how does that work? How does losing your memory make you more defensive against being struck by lightning? Or burned alive? Is it just because you can't remember the feeling of pain? Is that how that works? Well, guess what? I'm going to use a physical type move against you to kill you. And needless critical. Wouldn't be a Pokemon LP without a needless critical. But we did get a level up for Lapras. Arg. Yeah, you better arg. Alright, I think we... Oh my god, I just did that randomly and... Okay, I don't even care. You know what? I'm going to put my stubbornness and wanting to fight all the gym trainers aside. I think we have. But if I miss one, it's whatever. I thought about leading with Lapras to get the switch training, but I don't want to risk her sending out like Alakazam too early and then us having to waste a turn getting Lapras out of there. So I'm just going to leave with Charizard. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. Started when I spoon, I carelessly tossed bent. Oh, so you mean it hit the floor and bent? Whatever. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Yes, for someone who dislikes battling, again, she is, I think, the toughest gym leader in this game. Now, saying that, I'm not worried, but her ace Pokemon, Alakazam, is definitely tough, especially if it's able to set up some Calm Minds. But that's why I didn't want to waste any time with switch training. Let's just get Charizard right out there doing damage. Mr. Mime. Just going to be spamming Flamethrower. We'll probably survive this because Mr. Mime, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's going to be her main move. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Wing Attack. Just so that this shouldn't get into the range where it heals you. Oh, or you can just get a critical hit. That's fine too. And a level up. Double fine. And we're trying to learn Slash. We have any need to learn that. Venomoth, which is not even psychic, it's bug poison, so sorry. I actually really like Venomoth's design. I don't know why I've always liked it as a kid, but yeah, you have no chance there, buddy. Alright, so for what I've said is the toughest gym battle, we are just sweeping through it right now. I doubt this one-shots, but it might get close. Holy crap. Excuse me. I could probably use Fly, and it might be a one-shot from here, but I don't know. Okay, so that actually turned out to be the easiest gym ever. I don't know why I thought that was going to be way harder. Jeez. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a lot. You didn't even do one bit of damage on me, so yes, I regret hyping you up. For whatever reason, I just remember this fight being harder, but again, I kind of go out of my way to make sure I do a bunch of trainer battles. It's more so just in preparation for the end game, and you know, if we do run into a tough gym trainer here, gym leader here and there, like, you know, Misty, for example. Everyone has psychic power, people just don't realize it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, that was... Jeez. I don't know. Am I just that freaking good at training? I don't remember the path at all, so I'm just kind of going directly up or below where... Okay. Nope, I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards here. Okay, this one. Alright. Oh. Yes. Ah, there we go. Okay. I was about to say, I will cut away to... It's like the power item that made a bundle at the slots. You shouldn't really do slots, you should do like blackjack or something. I don't know if you could predict the cards, count cards, or... I don't know, what's a game where like you're betting on someone's bluff? Poker, there you go. If you had poker, yeah, you should play poker, not slots. Slots is just all luck. Take some psychic powers to the poker table though, and make a killing. Okay, so with that, so the next time we need to go to a Cinnabar Island, but there's actually a couple things that I want to do before then. So if I go to fly here, you notice the power plant is red, meaning we didn't discover that. So next to the route tunnel, there's a body of water. If you surf down it, you're actually able to get to this power plant, and there's a pretty special encounter there. Another thing between then and Cinnabar Island is the Seafoam Islands. There's another very special encounter there. If you have ever played this game or seen someone play this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But instead of going straight to Cinnabar Island, well, maybe I want to do the... Actually, I think I'll do the gym before, or maybe I'll finish all the gyms and then before the Elite Four we'll do this. But I just wanted to make note of that because we do have access now to both the power plant and Seafoam now that we have a Pokemon that knows Surf. But let's just plan on heading to Cinnabar Island. Let's go back to Pallet Town. Hey Mom, look, I have 6 gym badges. I only need 2 more and I can go to the Elite Four. Aren't you so proud of me? Jake, you should take a quick rest. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit. Just make sure you're getting your 9 hours. Oh good, you and her Pokemon are looking great. Pfft, whatever, looking great. I'm looking fantastic. I got everyone fully evolved and everyone besides one Pokemon's level 40. You better put some respect on my name, Mother. I'm just kidding. I would never disrespect you like that. I love you so much. Okay, so anyway, excuse me. I think that'll do it for this part. We obviously did the Fighting Dojo and the Saffron City Gym, which the badge literally just looks like a plate, so that's cool. But yeah, 2 gym badges left. The next one is in Cinnabar Island, so that's where we're going to be heading. And yeah, I think I'll be saving the Power Plant and Seafoam Islands for when we get all the gym badges. That way we kind of do like some side tasks before we take on the Elite Four, so that we're not like just jumping straight to the Elite Four and getting through this as quickly as possible. We'll have some side quests and fun to do before we take on the Elite Four. But yeah, plan on next time going to Cinnabar Island and doing what is needed to be done there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love any support and feedback you give me, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.